Hello everyone, my name is Holden Hardman. Thank you so much for joining us again for another video. Today we're wrapping up Season 2 of The Mandalorian. We're on Episode 7, and the finale of Season 2, Episode 8 comes out tomorrow, so we're gonna watch that tomorrow. Less than an hour ago, I found out that Jeremy Bulloch, who played the original Boba Fett in the original trilogy, passed away. So it's kind of really weird, really sad timing that the finale of The Mandalorian comes out tomorrow and he passed away today. I feel like this year and a couple years prior, we've lost a lot of iconic Star Wars actors, so just really sad. It really saddens me a lot. The last episode we watched was Boba Fett showed up, made his return with Dr. Chen, and Baby Yoda got kidnapped, so that's where we're leaving off. I'm really excited for it. I'm curious to see what Jen thinks going into it.
I'm very anxious to find out what is gonna happen. I'm of course very concerned about Grogu. Poor little guy was kidnapped, and last I saw him, he was passed out with some little tiny handcuffs on him, so I'm very, very concerned. Mando lost his ship, so he's really at a low point. So a lot of the comments have been going into Clone Wars, which we absolutely need to watch. I told Holden I want to watch them, just because so many people have said how much information there is.
So what we've learned, because I have a lot of people saying there's all these things about the Mandalorians, about Bo-Katan. What we've learned, hopefully without any spoilers, is that Bo-Katan is a Mandalorian, one of the leaders of Mandalore, and Mando, that we know him, was a foundling Mandalorian and is more akin to being a cult within the greater Mandalorian. And in their cult, they don't take off their helmets. I would consider them, I guess, to be sort of extremist Mandalorians almost, where they're a lot more strict than just like the regular ones. So when he's accusing Bo-Katan of not being a real Mandalorian, it's really ironic for him to say that, because she is the most Mandalorian of all the Mandalorian, pretty much. The Darksaber has something to do with the first Mandalorian Jedi, and basically whoever has it controls or has authority on Mandalore. That's why it's so significant. A lot of people were talking about some of the comments I made in the last video about I didn't like how Anakin had a Padawan while he himself was a Padawan. People were very quick to correct me and say he was actually a Jedi Knight at that point. This is just a detail I remember when the show came out I didn't like, because at the end of episode 2, it was very clear to me that he was not ready to be a Jedi. He struggled that entire time as far as controlling his emotions, as following his master, all of these things, and then he's just suddenly ready to be a knight on his own. I disagree with that. He was still with Obi-Wan so much, so was he still not a Padawan at that point? And if not, why were they together so much instead of Anakin doing his own mission? Anyway, we probably will end up watching the Clone Wars.
Yes!
I've been told the first 2 seasons are going to be rough to get through because they're very childish, but it does mature as it goes on. I'm sure there's a lot of details that we might be missing. Another thing that somebody said is that I'm usually the one that has this sort of inside information and to be able to give, like Matt or you, information about Star Wars or Marvel, whatever the source material is. So this is kind of a unique situation where I actually don't know as much as maybe some of the viewers that have watched Rebels and Clone Wars. So I'm just enjoying the ride. So hopefully we can all enjoy the ride together and I won't have too many gatekeeping Star Wars fans. We're having a good time, and hopefully you'll have a good time watching with us. We'll get caught up. We'll watch the Clone Wars at least, and that's going to be quite a commitment, so hopefully you'll stick around for that. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. Episode 7 of Season 2 of The Mandalorian.
Descend and receive new instructions. Please salute Marshal Dune.
There's your girl.
Oh, you know, for a second I thought you were this other guy.
So cool he's with Boba Fett.
All you need to know is I bent a lot of rules to bring you along.
We need coordinates for Moff Gideon's cruiser.
Moff Gideon? Yeah, forget it.
They have his kid.
His kid?
The little green guy?
Yeah.
I can't get those coordinates unless I have access to an internal Imperial terminal. Copy that.
So weird seeing his ship and stuff, and that he's like not just a bad dude.
Highly volatile and explosive.
Yeah, kind of like this one, huh? If you get scanned and your genetic signature shows up on any New Republic register, you're gonna be detected.
Let's just say they might recognize my face.
Great, so it's me going in alone.
I'll go.
So unless you're gonna take off that helmet, it's gonna be me going in alone.
Hey, Mike, I like their little Spider-Man poses.
Now that right there is worth the price of admission.
What would they say on Mandalore?
I like the little outfit he's got on.
He got such a sunny disposition.
Can't imagine how much fun you are in one of these. Hey, come on, man. You still get to wear a helmet, right? All right, you know what? I'm taking this thing off. I don't know how you people wear those things. And by you people, I do mean Mandalorians. Feels better when it's off.
He's really trying to get him to take that off.
Oh no.
As long as you drive steady, you'll get us to the refinery.
Invaders on their land is all we are. Do you really think all those people that died in wars fought by Mandalorians actually had a choice? So how are they any different than the Empire? You said you couldn't take your helmet off, and now you got a stormtrooper one on, so what's the rule? Is it that you can't take off your Mando helmet, or you can't show your face? Because there is a difference.
Oh, jeez.
Rerouting course, stand by.
Is she serious?
The locals? Oh, nice. Alright, Mando, come on, dude.
This should be a piece of cake for him.
Nice. Carrots out on that one.
Oh no, these
Jeez.
guys don't quit.
That was a good thing the Empire showed up. Good job, guys. Who is funding this? Should put your helmet back on.
That's what I was thinking.
If we don't get those coordinates, I'll lose the kid forever.
Yeah, dude, just put your helmet back on. Like, what?
Did we not see him lose it? Let's
go.
I don't think he did. I thought he just
Give it
took
to
it
him.
off inside.
Oh dear.
Error. Facial scan incomplete. Shut down. 10.
Oh my god.
Facial scan complete.
Oh, man. Pedro Pascal. I can't believe he took it off, honestly.
Trooper, pay attention when a superior addresses you.
This is blowing my mind.
Transport crew.
He said he's like showing his face.
What's your TK number?
7.
TK-593, sir. And I'm afraid you're gonna have to speak up to him a little bit, since his vessel lost pressure in Taynap.
What's your name, officer?
Come on, let's go fill out those TPS reports. So you know we charge the power plant.
You're not dismissed.
That's awesome.
I was in Burning Con.
Burning Con. I had to make many unpleasant decisions. Well, it's a small sacrifice for the greater good, son.
Your families?
Probably not the time to do this.
The guys I served
Right?
with?
We can create havoc that's gonna make Burning Con just pale by comparison. Everybody thinks they want freedom, but what they really want is order to the Empire.
Oh! Oh, jeez! Oh, this is
He
bad.
just couldn't keep it together.
This is really bad.
I never saw your face.
Hold it right there.
Look at
Oh.
Kara and Dr. Chen. They're saving the day.
Yeah, they're doing their job. They're sniping for him.
Harry.
Mace Windu killed my dad. Get in. I'll take a few out just because. Oh. Nice. Got some trouble, Fett. Yes. Oh my gosh. Yeah. You play as his ship in Battlefront 2, and you can do that.
You know, it's too bad Mayfield didn't make it out alive back then.
Yeah, too bad.
Oh, she kind of had a soft spot for him.
You get the coordinates on Moff Gideon?
We did.
Save the baby.
You may think you have some idea what you are in possession of,
Nice.
but you do not. He means more to me than you will ever know.
I thought that this one was okay. I thought it kind of felt like it was sort of belongs in the episode 1, episode 2 category of like just kind of a mission that we're on while the main plot is sort of going ahead. They had Moff Gideon at the very end, but I'm guessing the finale will conclude, okay, we're going to get Baby Yoda back. I'm hoping. It's that kind of typical, we have this mission, we're going to go infiltrate, and then we're going to get out of there. That seems to be kind of a recurring theme in this season, at least. I'm not saying that that's bad necessarily. It was cool seeing Mando wearing that other outfit and fighting on top of the transport. It was really awesome seeing him take off his helmet. I was not expecting him to do that. So maybe he's becoming more lenient, more liberal, I guess, in his Mandalorian beliefs since he's met Bo-Katan and some of the others. What did you think?
I was also surprised that he took off his helmet, but I like that they put that in there because, I mean, it just catches you off guard. You never would have expected him to do that. I also liked that Dr. Chen and Kara, once again, were such a huge part of the overall mission, and they saving the day again. And I just like seeing them. I really have grown to like, obviously Kara, but Dr. Chen too. I really like her character. She's very laid back, very quiet. She doesn't talk a lot, but I feel like she still has a really strong presence on the show. I was a little disappointed that I did not see Grogu. I was expecting to see him. I really, really hope that nothing bad happens to him. I would be heartbroken if this series goes that way.
Like if they kill him?
I can't, don't even say it. Like, I can't even. But I really want to find out what's going on with Grogu. I mean, I want him back with Mando. And I get that he was like repeating the message that he sent, but I thought it was very sweet how he was like, I mean, you could tell that he loves him. He's grown on him clearly. So I really like this episode.
What I'm taking the most away from this was Mando taking off his helmet. The way he is, the way he's been throughout this entire series, that was just not a move I expected him to do. Even if he took it off for the face scan, he didn't put it right back on right away. You know, he still talked to the officer. Bill Burr still came in and talked to him, and he wasn't like itching to get it back on. So I think he's maybe starting to kind of chill out with it a little bit. Something as simple as a character showing their face on screen is so impactful because of the way that they've structured his character. So I don't know if I'm making any sense or not, but I'm just telling you what was significant for me.
In that particular scene, when he had to take off his helmet because he had to stick with the mission. He knew that. So when he took it off, I saw that he went from being 100% in control to falling on whatever this computer or this system was going to require him to do next. And when, I'm not sure what like if he was a general or whatever he was, when he approached him and started grilling him, asking him questions, he did not know what to do. And that is not something that I've seen with The Mandalorian a lot.
I think the other big thing from this episode was Mando's transmission to Moff Gideon. At the very end there, where he quotes, I think verbatim, what Moff Gideon said, where he's like, you have no idea what you're in possession of. It means more to me than you'll ever know. I thought that was really cool because of the two different meanings of the same.
Ways.
Yeah, so I love that. Tomorrow, the final episode comes out, so we're going to be watching that. That's it for now. The finale of Mandalorian Season 2. Are you ready?
I am very ready. I'm very nervous because I know a lot of people have been hyping this up. I hope to God nothing happens to Baby Yoda. I think that it's gonna be one of those, it's a season finale, right?
Yeah.
It's gonna have a pretty big event. I'm both concerned and excited to see. And I also am thinking about what season 3 is gonna be like. New storylines they're gonna have, what characters, things like that. So I'm really, really excited to see what happens.
I am ready to just get into it. The Season 2 finale of The Mandalorian.
Suggest you shut your mouth. This isn't your laboratory.
Okay.
That was very rude.
Prepare for boarding.
They're pirates.
Oh, nice. I guess I underestimate just how big Boba Fett's ship actually is.
Oh, that was easy.
He's on the cruiser.
Oh.
We can work something.
Oh!
You're gonna wish you never left Alderaan. I saw the tear.
Wow.
You
Kill
wanna
him.
know what else I saw?
Kill him, Kara.
I saw your planet destroyed.
Oh, that's enough of that, Kara. Go ahead and kill him.
What an idiot.
Do you know how many millions were killed on those bases?
Last chance.
He's done for.
Destroying your planet was a small price to pay.
Oh! It's okay. I'm actually okay with that. I don't know what that guy was expecting to happen. Provoking the people that are taking over your ship. Shot him right in the face. Looks so good.
Not all Mandalorians are bounty hunters.
Moff Gideon.
We need all the Power Rangers to take him down.
I didn't know sidekicks were allowed to talk.
Oh.
All of that isn't the Quector calling the Stifling slimy.
You'll be talking through the window of a Bacta tank.
All right, easy.
Got him.
Save
Oh. Oh, sweet.
Help me rescue the child, and you can have whatever you want. He is my only priority.
There's a garrison of dark troopers on board. They're held in cold storage in this cargo bay.
Moff Gideon is mine. Got it? He's ex-ISB. He's got a lot of information. I need him alive.
I'll put on a good show.
Watch out for those deck cannons. 3.
I like this little crew they got here.
1.
Why would they help them?
Oh, that's an Imperial ship.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So they're tricking him. Ah! Nice, Spider-Man. Listen to this music. It's like dubstep. Dark Troopers take a minute to get powered up. You didn't even hear that, the firing? Oh.
Was he trying to shut it?
Yeah. Not good, not good, not good, not good. Mando, move, my guy.
Wow.
Mando! Ah. Oh, jeez. Oh, he's got a Beskar helmet, he's good.
Uh-oh.
Oh, jeez. Ah, not looking good! Jeez, Mando.
And this is just one.
I know.
What's he gonna do?
Nice. One down. 20 to go. Oh, hey. Problem solved.
Oh.
There you go, Mando. An awful idea to put them all in that room, though.
That was kind of a letdown.
I don't know if it's over yet. Remember, they had jetpacks. God. Jeez, Mando. Pretty brutal, dude.
Uh-oh.
Oh!
Oh, no. Oh, my God. Oh, it's breaking my
Look
heart.
at little handcuffs.
Oh.
Darksaber looks pretty dope.
Slowly. That they've killed everyone on the bridge, being the murderous savages that they are.
Qual Nuke calling the Slimo greasy.
All of that isn't the Quecta calling the Stifling slimy.
Or whatever it was.
Whoever wields this sword has the right to lay claim to the Mandalorian throne.
You keep it. I just want the kid.
Very well. I've already got what I want from him. Take it.
Cool. Win-win. Everybody wins.
But you will leave my ship immediately.
No problem. Just want the kid. Good luck ruling Mandalore.
There has to be something else, like...
Well, he's gonna betray him. Oh! Oh, gosh. Gus, take it easy.
I know, right?
I like that it looks like a real blade, too. Nice. That's what I'm talking about. Oh. Take him out, Mando. There we go.
About to die.
Yes.
Well, this should be interesting.
Uh-oh.
Look at him. Why does he have it, like, drawn? Just in case.
Why don't you kill him now and take it?
Well, just give it to her, Mando. You don't care.
The dark saber. It belongs to you.
It has to be taken in combat. Kind of like the Elder Wand from Harry Potter.
No.
Yeah, why can't you just give it to
Can't take it.
Must be taken in combat, I'm guessing. Oh, just push me down, Bo, and take it.
She would need to defeat you in combat.
Oh, come on.
Yep.
I yield. It's yours.
Oh, no. Without that blade, she's a pretender.
I like it. I like the little twist, though.
He's right.
Well, knock me over and take it.
Right?
Just push me down.
Come on, just take it.
We're being boarded.
How many life forms?
None.
Jetpacks. They're not going to take out the Dark Troopers that easily. Now we're talking.
You had your hands full with one.
It's a good episode.
Don't worry, kid. I'm gonna get you out of here.
He doesn't look so good.
No, he doesn't.
Seal the blast door.
Rock'em sock'em robots.
X-Wing.
An X?
One X-Wing?
No way. What? It's Luke Skywalker.
What?
No way. He just flew in on an X-Wing. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Is it Mark Hamill? Oh, yes. Oh my god. Oh, yes. Yes. Wow.
Are you a Jedi?
I am.
You could say that.
He wants your permission. He is strong with the Force. Talent without training is nothing. But he will not be safe until he masters his abilities.
That's who you belong with. He's one of your kind. I'll see you again. I promise.
Are you tearing up, Jen?
Stop it.
Oh, he's gonna show him his face. Pedro Pascal? R2.
May the Force be with you.
And also with you. Oh. Oh, man. Oh, wow. We got all wrapped up and everything, but apparently there's a post-credit scene, so we're gonna come and watch that real quick. Okay. It's Tatooine. Boba's got his score to settle.
Why does this guy have a butt on his forehead?
Oh!
Nice.
Very nice. The Book of Boba Fett. That's the new series that's coming out. Just finished the finale of The Mandalorian. Holy crap, Luke showing up. We'll talk about it. First off, what did you think?
I am not one to like get emotional with movies unless it has to do with the dog. It was very emotional for me. I mean, Mando and Grogu have been together since the beginning. And while I was happy that, you know, he finally has a Jedi to kind of lead the way for him, I did not want him to leave Mando's side because they have just become quite the twosome. But I really like that they threw Luke in there. I did not expect it. It was one of those moments where I was like, who the heck is that? And all the people were running through my head. I'm not clear on like how, I mean, is it that Grogu was sending off the vibe and he picked up on it?
I think that's exactly right. Because when he was sitting on that temple, it was basically like a big radar, and then Luke must have just picked up on it.
I mean, I was thinking that, but I wasn't sure. It was very nice. But I really liked the addition of the Dark Troopers, the whole black and red, and you know, that they were like this huge army, and they were basically just sitting ducks in this little area, and there was no way out. And I was like, oh crap, how are they gonna get out of this one? But I'm also thinking about season 3. I am a little nervous because I'm like, well, where are they gonna go from here? That moment where Luke came through and, you know, he had his lightsaber, I was just like, oh my God, those are like the moments that I live for with this series.
I'm still kind of nerding out over Luke showing up, so I'm going to try and rewind to earlier in the episode to talk about that first. I like them infiltrating Moff Gideon's Star Destroyer, Star Cruiser, or whatever. Him showing up and Moff Gideon having the Darksaber over Baby Yoda. And you think that they're having like this conversation of, you can keep the Darksaber, don't really care about that. You've already taken Grogu's blood.
Everybody knew that was crap.
Right. Well, he goes to get him, and they have that really awesome fight. I really like that a lot. Dark Troopers were awesome. I think him fighting one-on-one is a good way to show just how tough they are. So any more than that, he lucked out fighting the one, really.
Yeah.
You know, then getting jettisoned out into space. I knew that they were going to come back. I kind of like you. I was like, there's no way that that's the end. Then I remember the previous episode where they flew down and got Grogu, so I knew that they were coming back. Oh my gosh, I want to know. I want to watch it in playback, because when I saw the X-wing, because I know Luke still had his X-wing, I was like, who is this? And he's just like landing in, and then it was like, no way. Wait a minute. And then when I see him come out with that lightsaber, I was like, is that really Luke Skywalker? Are they really gonna bring him in here? It's amazing. There's so much I want to talk about with the sequel trilogy and this, but I can't because we haven't seen it yet. And for some reason, people think we're not gonna watch it. We will, we absolutely will. This was just coming out by the time we finish the prequel trilogies, but we will watch the sequels. There's several things that have been in this season, the return of Luke being one of them, that I want to relate to the sequels, but we can't yet, so we can't talk about it. I will say that Luke coming back like this is exactly the way I wanted to see him come back. Awesome, I loved it. Grogu going with Luke, I'm guessing season 3 is going to touch on that a little bit, because Grogu, I don't know if it's a spoiler or not, but Grogu's not in anything like in the sequel trilogy or anything. So I'm guessing it's going to be like a Clone Wars scenario where there's going to be all this storyline happening outside of the main movie canon. Ahsoka and all that, and Bo-Katan and all that, having their own stories outside the movieverse. I'm guessing The Mandalorian will have more with Grogu and hopefully more of Luke. The CGI on his face I thought was really good. There's only so much you can do about that. Obviously, if you're looking for imperfection, you'll find it. One thing I really liked, because when we saw Rogue One and when Darth Vader comes into that little corridor and he just starts killing all the rebels, this kind of was like the Jedi version of that. Him coming in and just slaughtering all these droids, these dark troopers. Even when the doors open up and there's just that fog and you just see him in the green saber and he just walks forward. I love that. So Jedis can be badass too, and I'm glad that they showed that with some of
they couldn't. One thing that I'm very excited about, and I hope, I'm pretty sure they'll touch on it, but the black saber and the nice little addition of Bo-Katan, or whatever her name is. The only way that she can acquire the black saber from Mando is if she wins it in a battle. I really thought that they were going to resolve that there, you know, but they really didn't. They kind of left us hanging with that.
You're right. I just realized that they never concluded that. But I like that there's that sense of honor and nobility. You can't just give the saber over, you know, that it must be won. So I get...
No, but I saw Bo-Katan, like, her mind spinning.
She's frustrated. And I guess I feel so bad for Mando. I empathize with him so much because he doesn't care about any of this other crap. He just wants the kid and he just wants to go. He's like, just take the stupid thing. I don't even care. And they're like, nope, it doesn't work that way. So I feel bad for him in that regard. But I don't know why, like, maybe because it's not honorable, but it's like, just push him on the ground, like kick him in the face and then take it. You know, he'll probably let you. Maybe
when they say they have to win it in battle, meaning like to the death. Well, but I know, calm down. I know that that's not what he had to do with Gus or Moff Gideon. Usually I like everything kind of wrapped up in a bow at the end. But I like that they left that, I'm assuming for season 3, so we'll see what happens.
I loved that Mando took his helmet off so that Baby Yoda could see his face at the end. I know, I've actually had a couple of friends tell me that they didn't like how much Mando, especially in the first season, he took his helmet off then. I like it. It seems like he's kind of chilling out. The comments have let us know that his sect of the Mandalorian, these foundling Mandalorian, are more extremists that don't take their helmet off, so maybe he's becoming kind of just like a regular Mandalorian now, and it's not as big a deal. Even in the last episode, he took it off pretty leisurely. I really like that. I loved seeing Luke, man. I just want more of that. I don't care the CGI face isn't like perfect. I just want to see more of Luke come in and just kicking butt. I love that. I actually teared up a little bit about that, and I'm almost embarrassed to say that, but I was just like, my man. Now the big question is, are we going to watch Clone Wars?
Yes, I've been wanting to.
Here's my reservation. I'll just be transparent with the audience as well. I've been told that the first couple of seasons are very childish, they're hard to get through. I've had people tell me that we need to watch it in a chronological order as opposed to release order, which I have been burned before doing it that way, because I guess the release is not the same as like the chronological happening. There are like arcs within the Clone Wars. It's going to be a big commitment for us. The first several seasons are like 20 20 plus episodes, so it's gonna be a time consuming thing for us to do. I'm okay with doing that if you are. Do we wanna do that before we watch the sequels, or do we wanna watch the sequels and then do that? So I probably will do a poll on my Patreon, so if you'd like to have a voice in that. If you'd like to have a voice in that, go ahead and join me on Patreon. And I'll make it so that any tier can vote. You don't have to do the highest tier or anything, but so it just depends on what the patrons want.
Alcohol might help that, you know, the first couple seasons if they're kind of rough.
Yeah.
There are die-hard fans, and they know a lot of information that I'm like not aware of or I don't think about. So I think that you should take a poll.
I actually got criticized pretty heavily for my lack of Clone Wars knowledge. People started calling me a fake fan. Sorry, I enjoyed the ride. I love Star Wars, but
well, I don't feel like you pretend to know everything.
I've never said that I'm like like I know everything in the extended universe. I just love Star Wars, you know, and I like experiencing Star Wars. Anyway, what an adventure this has been. If you've been sticking with us for this season, I appreciate it a lot. If you enjoyed this video, leave it a like. It helps my channel out a lot. Comment down below letting us know what you think of our reactions and our opinions afterwards. Consider subscribing if you want to see more fun content like this. If we do the Clone Wars, I know you'll want to be notified of that. Also consider joining me on Patreon. It's a great way to help support me as an independent content creator. It helps support me making videos like this where we have a lot of fun, and those take money to make, and I'd really appreciate it, so just consider it. As always, Jen and I, we appreciate you watching. We'll catch you in the next video. Take care.